welcome back to Real Talk with Kandi Thompson.
And Garrett Gray.
You guys, this is our last episode of season 1. We did it.
We did it.
Once
we
a
stuck
week.
with it for an entire year.
An entire
Isn't that
year.
wild?
Yeah. We started in October of 2024, and that was so fun. And so, yeah, we're very excited about going into season 2. That'll be super fun. But for today's episode, we thought we would just recap season 1 because we've never really talked about it. So we thought that would be kind of fun.
Okay, first off, we still had the name of What to Do Wednesdays.
Yeah.
And we were starting there, and that was
That's
our
right.
first 5 to 6 episodes.
That's right.
Before we went to Real Talk and started kind of getting a direction of what we were doing. We just were saying we're just going to do it.
We just were going to do it. That's right.
And again, how did this all start, right? We were doing what to do Wednesdays, and we were trying to start a community questionnaire, right? Of hey, what are we doing Wednesdays? Hey, let's talk about something. What to do when this happens or this scenario? And we had our lender come in and talk about certain things, and we were making weekly posts through our team, which I think we had a lot more people that were doing something at that point. And then we just were like, well, shoot, that worked out so well.
That's right.
Let's make a podcast for it finally.
Well, and I've wanted to do a podcast for like 5 years. I mean, I've literally, remember a little microphone we started with? Right. I've had that microphone brand new in the box for 4 years.
Really?
Yes. And I've always said I wanted to do Real Talk. Like that was always my thing. But when we started with What to Do Wednesdays, I thought that was so fun. Yeah. Like it was just really a thing to get us started is what it was. Right. And I'm so grateful for you because I didn't want to do a podcast by myself.
By yourself?
No.
Just talk to the mic and the camera?
Yeah. And so I feel like there's a lot of, I don't know, because I feel like I do better engaging with people than just talking at. Like when you're by yourself and you're podcasting, I mean, I know you're talking to your audience and that's super awesome, but like I wanted to be able to engage with someone, and I feel like this is a good match because
more conversation.
Yeah, well, and because we do talk a lot today.
And
Let's
we do
not
talk
kid.
a lot
we
today.
do.
And if you haven't seen it, Sunday just happened, Latte Talk.
Yes. So, but we also, I think the age difference, but also we have, similar and like, but
no,
I think it works with you and I.
We have similar views, but also different views of how, we were raised. I mean, again, so 2 people raised in Amber County. Yep. We left, we came back, we did our thing, 2 different directions. And then now we're kind of just falling back into, I think it's pretty cool to walk this whole year.
It has been fun. Okay, why'd it go so fast? What was your favorite episode?
Ooh, my favorite episode? I'm going to have to think about this real quick because there was one that we were dying laughing, and it was early on. It wasn't the recent one where I was talking about our insurance, but
I thought I was going to die.
There was another one that was so funny.
Oh, gosh.
Man, I'm going to think about it.
You guys have actually experienced ugly laugh face for me. I've laughed so hard at stuff that you've said that I like had that laugh where silence is coming out, and I'm like, oh, please pull yourself together, Kandi. Like it was too much. That one of those things that you said that made me laugh that hard was when we were talking about how kidnappings are so much less today than they used to be. And we were saying that's because kids actually used to play outside. And you were like, oh, that makes sense. They used to go around and like scoop them all up at once. Like, and that struck me so funny. I'm like, I don't think kidnappers had a big kidnapping net and just scooped everyone up at once. That was
They were going down block by block and just picking one up each
Garrett,
turn.
I swear to you and you were so serious. That struck me so funny.
That was a good one too.
I think we have to give a huge shout out to Adam, who literally is our fact checker. You guys, Garrett and I say things that I think are true, and you're like, oh, that's interesting. And neither one of us know they're not true, but Adam dies laughing and says, that's not true. This is the case.
That's not right. Yeah. That's not how you say it. And that's not how it's happening.
And Ozzy Osbourne did not bite off a puppy's head, right? I guess it was a bat. Same difference. It was an animal. That is hilarious. It was hilarious. Okay, so one thing I didn't consider when we started doing this, because I mean we've done it every week, and that's a commitment, right?
It's a lot, man.
It's been fun though. I mean, it's like not it's easy because we do it. Yeah, it's super fun. And so one thing that I thought though, you went away for a while. You went away for like a week. I think it was I don't know, Christmas break or something. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to video that by myself. So I was trying to find someone who would do this with me. And I think it was before I actually realized that like the power of a podcast, you know? So that was right at the time where Sheriff Redmond had said he will support ICE.
Right.
And Adam and I was just trying to brainstorm, like, who could I interview? How could this work? And Adam said, I don't know if you want to call and see if Sheriff Redmond would do it, but that was an amazing. Actually, my friend Luke is the one that connected me with Sheriff Redmond, and that was awesome. I mean, he was so awesome.
I was actually sad I missed that one.
I know. I know.
A really good one.
You almost came back from where you were to try to film that.
Where was I? Was it in Tahoe?
Sand Mountain or something?
Was I Sand Mountain?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was in Sand Mountain.
Yeah.
Which I'm about to go back out to Sand Mountain in October. So that makes sense because it was going to be a couple weeks from now.
Yeah.
That's the fall break. And so I went to Sand Mountain. Yeah. And I was about to come back. 3-hour round trip. 6-hour round trip. Oh my God.
Yeah. And I was really nervous, but he was super awesome. And I think that one thing that I loved so much about that though was that Sheriff Redmond went nationwide.
Yeah.
I mean, they were talking about him in the New York Times and it was everywhere. Yeah. And so that by him being able to have, share it with us or our podcast, even though you weren't here, we're the only ones that are affected by his decision. Right. And so I loved that. I loved that we were the local podcast and so many people watched that. I mean, I had young guys like that were like 19, like, oh, hey, I watched your podcast with Sheriff Redmond. Or they would it was just really cool. I thought that was really awesome. And I think one thing that's been super fun for me is how many people actually watch it.
Right.
That's super fun.
And getting like the feedback or like people saying like, hey, I see you everywhere. Or I mean, what's next week? What are you guys talking about next week? So I always find it pretty fun. They're like, oh, the funny joke is, dude, you're like the Amarillo County movie star or something now. I see you everywhere. And I was like, that's the point, man.
That's hilarious.
I need to be everywhere.
Yes.
So it does make you feel good though. I mean, it gives you like that sense you're going the right direction. And I mean, at the end of the day, you just got to do it, right?
Well, and one of the main reasons that we did this was because we thought there's not, with the internet now, and I mean, most people don't even have like satellite TV or television stations, right? They have internet that they subscribe to the platforms. And so the big thing was you can see it in print.
Yeah. You
can, if it makes it to the radio, you can hear about it on the radio, but there isn't really anything like nobody gets to have a voice, You see people that are out there being bashed on social media or situations that are happening, and like that's all people get to hear. And so our whole goal was like to give people a voice. But I think in doing that, we found that like we really want to give people a voice on their stories. Like people have really awesome stories. I loved our interview with Sean where we talked about the horse that we rescued, and it's
very interesting. I didn't know she did more than just one. I thought it was just that one she always had. But she's been doing it for a while.
She has.
That was
and I didn't know that either. When I called her, I didn't know that she rescued horses. I just thought she's the only person that I know that's close enough and possibly willing to come pick this horse up, And then, so have you thought about your favorite episode?
No. Okay. I was actually just lost in conversation. I didn't do my research and look through all of how many do we have right now? Are we in the 62, 43?
So this is episode 43. However, we've done a lot of little things. So we have Latte Talk. We've done a lot of where we do like the giveaways. We've done like the fair. So one of my favorite things we did was the fair preview.
Fair was fun.
The fair preview.
I thought that was really cool.
Super fun.
And people were so accepting of it too. Even like the vendors and stuff like that. They were happy for us to be there.
It was so fun. And then I think one of my other favorite ones, I loved interviewing John Gilliam.
That was a good one too.
I thought that was super fun.
Well, that was also on their trying to go to state
run. Yeah. They were on their playoff run and they were going to the section championship. And then I am super proud of our Getting to Know Your Supervisor series.
And we've started and finished it in full in one year.
In one season. Yeah.
And we got them all out here.
It was awesome. And that was so fun. I mean, getting to know each one of these people, including, we interviewed superintendent, our brand new superintendent, brand new superintendent Jared Critchfield. That was really awesome because he was just voted in, and I guess he was hired. They didn't vote him in; just the board hired him. And so I think that was really fun. I think that the getting to know your supervisors and even Sheriff Redmond were so interesting because I didn't know anything. I knew Dan and I knew Logan, but I didn't know Dan's childhood story.
Right.
And so interesting. And even even Sheriff Redmond, like his story was so interesting. I loved that. I didn't know he came from
stuff
LA.
You never get to know.
Yeah.
Right?
But these are the people that have such an influence and an impact in our community.
They're running our community, really. That's the heads of the deal, where all the funding is going, what is it going on, what's getting built, what's getting taken down.
So fun. So I do feel like we will continue to do things like that, to where we're bringing like a voice to the local leaders. And then also we want to give a voice to all of you who have a story.
Yeah.
And that is really awesome, because it's something that I know has really touched us, and it's also touched a lot of the viewers.
Oh yeah.
Is the stories that people have. So that's what so if you have a story, let us know, because we want to interview you, and that's something that we're going to be.
Know somebody that has a story.
Yes. There's so many amazing people that have
There's a lot that's happening.
They have comeback stories. They have, like death to life stories. They have recovery stories. I mean, there's so many people out there that their stories need to be told.
Right.
And so that's what I'm excited about.
Where else are they doing it in Amador County, right? Like for news outlets, what do we have? We have the radio station, and that's we have Ledger Dispatch.
That's right.
And that's the two, we have print and words, right?
Yeah.
So we're trying to make that into another system, to where getting a different view of the what's going around your community and what's going on, right?
Yeah, and what stories do people have to tell? I mean, and we're not just looking for people from Amador County to tell stories.
True, too.
I mean, we have a platform that we can interview anyone, anywhere, and have Garrett and I on there and them. And so we can,
that'd be fun.
We just want to tell people stories that need to be told. That's what's super exciting.
Yeah.
And so I think that it's okay. One of my least exciting things for this year was when I went to take a drink, and you guys didn't see it.
Yeah.
But I went to take a drink. Yeah, Garrett politely made my coffee, and I went to take a drink, and something went in my mouth. And
that wasn't the drink.
It was not the drink, and it was large. And I thought to myself, right now, I can get this down. I thought to myself, come on, Kandi, you can get, and I couldn't do it. It wasn't like it was, and I had to spit it out.
Yeah.
And I spit it out, and we did cut that.
That was the very beginning of the episode.
So we'll show you that right now.
Change for,
and
I like to go through it every once in a while, just change it up, go back to the olden days of just the baby face, see what it looks like, and then I don't like it, and I grow the hair right back. So,
are you keeping it clean shaven, or are you going back to baby face?
So these last 2 weeks I've shaved it, so I'll probably see after this week how I feel. Maybe regrow the goatee back out, but that's about it. Are we okay?
There is something in my water.
Oh no!
There's like a bug in my water. I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, what was it?
No. And there have been some funny outtakes.
There have been some good ones.
Yeah. Yes. I think I also think it's fun doing our community things. We did Dandelion Days.
Dandelion Days was fun. I would say I had a lot more fun at the kids fair, where we got to try Say Grace.
Oh, that was so fun. Yeah, Operation Care, or what was it? It was Celebrate Our Children.
Celebrate Our Children.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I thought that was a lot of fun.
That was so fun, and we got to talk to all the different vendors, and we had our photo booth there.
Yeah. Yeah,
so no, that was really awesome. And I do like, we interviewed some really awesome people too.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to interview
the VFW, or the American Legion, when we were there at Dandelion Days, which we didn't figure out the mics quite yet. So again, this has been a very fine-tuning process for us too, which we have a lot more growth to continue, which we want to keep bringing to you guys.
Season 1, isn't that what they're all about?
That's figuring it out.
Watch season 1 of The Office compared to the last one, right? Like season 1s are always the figuring it out phase. Well, it's funny because there was a lot of things that we figured out. And so we decided that it made a lot of sense to start pre-recording our episodes, to where then we could kind of tease them throughout the week and post them on Fridays. And that's been awesome.
That's been good.
Very consistently
posting
also not
on
Fridays.
Me having to just do a day to 2 day turnaround of trying to edit it and get it out. That was stressful.
Yeah. No, so crazy. So that was happening. We were recording, and the same day Garrett was trying to knock it out and put it through CapCut and get it posted.
Get it posted, and it was a lot. And then we went through. Okay, let's use the shared drive on CapCut. No, that doesn't work. Let's use the Google Drive. Okay, that has not enough room.
I pay for the room
and
now.
then there's what else do we do? Try to email it. It didn't come out very well. And then so we've got a pretty good process now.
We
and
do.
Again, it's taken us a minute, but now it's not as so grueling to hey, let's film and get it out. We have a week.
Yeah, now we have time. Right. And then it's fun because we have figured out a lot. So because you work, and do this and do real estate. And so I have a little bit more flexibility, not free time. I just have a little bit more flexibility in my schedule, right?
Well, you run your schedule.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I don't have to ask someone if I can be on a podcast.
Yeah, I run my schedule. 25% of my schedule I run. The other 75% someone else runs.
Yeah. Well, I have actually embarked on a lot of trainings on be it like a podcast boot camp and things that we never did to begin with. So we knew here's what we knew, just so you know. We knew we had a camera.
Yeah.
We knew that we had a microphone because I had it for 4 years. And we knew that Garrett and I like to talk. That's pretty much what started our podcast.
That was literally it. And we knew that we could just talk off of each other and just figure it out as we go. And that's been pretty much 90% of our podcast.
Well, because you're hilarious. And so you crack me up and I crack you up. And that's really good. And then Adam, God bless him, he kills us.
Can we just roll this back? You said I'm hilarious?
Yeah.
I want that to just be put out here real quick. I am funny. Okay? Thank you.
He is funny. He is. And it's not just because we make fun of the words you say.
Well, that's the whole reason of me being funny.
You are so
It's
funny.
all a ruse, guys. I'm actually very smart. I read the dictionary and the thesaurus.
Yes. Oh, and he graduated from college.
Yes,
Thank you,
I did
sister.
Also, yeah.
Thank you, my sister.
That was another one, too.
So
college is easy, guys.
Right. You just have your sister do it for you. That's it. Yeah. And then you get this degree. We have a degree.
In underwater basket weaving. Thank you.
Now, one thing I thought was really good and so well responded to was when we went to the school board meeting and we did our nighttime.
Super good.
So we left the school board meeting after 3.5 hours of public comment and came back and recapped it in 25 minutes. And that episode was so well received.
And we want to put that out there too. If you guys know of meetings that you want us to be involved in or any community projects going on that you want to find information, comment, share, DM us, and give us that information because we'll go anywhere.
That's right.
We know half the county between the both of us.
Yeah,
so we can
you know half and I know the other half, right?
We can get into whatever we need to get into to film, show, record, and tell our story about it so you guys don't have to or get a different spin on it because then we're going to open it up for questions that you guys can come and talk to us about it, right? We're all about it.
No, I love that. And that's really what it's about because we don't know that there's a hot topic. I mean, we try to know. We feel like the environments that we live in and work in, we generally find out about them. Yeah. But if there's something that's a hot topic that you want to talk about, we want to be a part of it. And so, I think that we have moving forward into season 2, we've got a fun lineup. That's going to be super fun. We have, political heads that we're going to be interviewing and other elected officials that we're going to be doing another series for season 2. And we also I think the most important thing for us is as you guys have seen, we started on YouTube. Yeah. And I mean, we did this even when I was in Norway, and that was super fun. Interviewing Tobias, that's cool.
That was Tobias,
fun.
And you got to interview
the realtor.
Man, I wanted to say his name, but I knew I was going to
Per Arne, yeah. And he was amazing.
Oh, that's a cool way to do it. I mean, know that is different, right?
It was so cool.
But as a real estate agent, we have connections like that we can we don't just do it local, right? We're all California, but then especially with our brokerage and our reach network,
that's right.
We go international.
We do, and we do have the ability to interview anywhere. So if you know of someone that has an amazing story and they just don't live here, we can interview them. We want to tell their story. But I think one of the main focuses that we're going to have, of course, except for, and you're going to continue to see, we're going to be updating our logo. We are going to be putting thumbnails on our YouTube pages so that you can actually see what it's about versus us just sitting there. I mean, we're learning as we go, and it's been a lot of fun. But one thing that we're really going to be seeking, we have received people interested in advertising, and so that's very exciting. So we're going to start offering that, and then probably the next episode we'll start doing that in season 2. And then also we really want to focus on having like ratings and reviews and comments. That's the thing that we know is we get a lot of text messages. We get a lot of people telling
feedback,
us
for sure.
Yeah, but and so of course text it to us because we can put that out also. But definitely on the platforms that you're watching on, you can comment on it, or you can leave a review.
If you like it, give us a review. If you don't like it, still give us a review.
That's right. It's so the other day I had someone tell you guys know you don't even you don't even have to know how to talk to do this, right?
A little lady.
Okay, so the other day I had, is that mom?
No. I wanted to check first before I didn't do anything.
Where we answered mom, remember?
Yeah,
but it was dad. But it was dad. Yeah. So I had someone tell me the other day when I was interviewing Jeff Brown, supervisor for District 3. The districts throw me off every time, even when they're sitting here, they throw me off. But District 3 supervisor. So she said, "You said awesome a lot." And I thought that was so funny. Yeah. I was like, thank you for telling me that. I didn't even realize it. But I mean, I'm listening to all of the accomplishments that he's doing as a supervisor, and they were awesome.
And I wanted to let them know.
They're awesome. Yeah. And that was so funny. So, I mean, even funny feedback like that, like we receive it. All of it helps us and in turn helps you. And so we just want to give like our super heartfelt thank you to those of you who listen and watch. And this has been so fun. I mean, we've expanded our platforms, right? So we went from YouTube to now we've got YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and Good Pods. Is there one more?
No.
Okay.
Instagram and Facebook, but that's just...
Yeah, but I mean, that's really exciting. Yeah. All of these really awesome platforms. And so
we're doing it. We just got to keep doing it.
So. We are. It's consistency and time, and that's the thing. And that's what we've committed to bringing to you. So your feedback is so beneficial to us. And so we'd love to hear from you. And so remember, our email is realtalkwkg with Kandi and Garrett, realtalkwkg@gmail.com. So feel free to shoot a message to us or comment on one of our podcasts.
And for those of you that have subscribed, we appreciate you for coming along this journey. Stay tuned for season 2 and many more fun adventures with me and Kandi to get out there. And again, comment, like, share, follow, send to your friends. Mm-hmm. We love to have anybody out here to speak their word and their story.
That's right. And we're going to have a new intro. So you'll see our new intro for our season 2.
It's exciting stuff.
Yeah. So you guys stay tuned, and thank you so much for supporting this first year. We'll see you next season. Provided in this podcast is for general informational purposes only. All opinions expressed are those of the host and guest and do not reflect the official stance of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services or Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Divine Properties or any affiliated entities. This podcast does not constitute legal, financial, or real estate advice, and listeners are encouraged to consult with qualified professionals regarding their specific needs. While we strive to provide accurate information, we make no guarantees regarding the completeness or reliability of any information discussed. We are not responsible for any actions taken by listeners based on the content of this podcast. Additionally, topics covered in the podcast are based on the host's experience and opinions and may not apply to all situations. Listeners are reminded that real estate laws and regulations may vary by location, and information may become outdated over time. By listening to this podcast, you agree to release the host, guests, and any associated entities from any liability related to the topics discussed.